Very good, friends. Another episode of Aunt Barb's Magic Oven. This one being number 53, Arriving at Destination Nowhere is the title of this one. And I think you'll like it. Here we go. Okay, well, you should see how funny it looks when a bubblehead stares in disbelief. There's a kind of magnifying glass effect that happens. The eyes and mouth get larger than life, especially since they're open wide. Nose gets kind of big too. Yeah. If the edge of existence was out there, boy, I sure wanted to see it. Truthfully, I've never been truly sure that such a place or thing exists. Boy, to go to the very edge of it all. Now that's a road trip. I'd like to say that Gabe and I peeled out in a cloud of dust, but intergalactic space just isn't that dusty. Gabe was right. The whole journey took about 10 minutes. We got there before I could come up with the idea of playing Sunshine and Burgess and start asking if we were already there yet. Gabe pretended to pull on our reins and was actually corny enough to holler, "Whoa there, whoa." Well, we came to a stop. Gabe spread out his arms and just said, "Well, this is as far as we go." I'm trying to think of how to describe what I saw. We were floating in the far recesses of a very distant universe. Whether it was an old system or a young one, well, who knows? It held its share of space goodies. This one was more brilliant on its edges, but its center also had a bit of a glow. There were stars and I'm sure planets too. They'd be impossible to see from where we were. Pretty much it was a typical universe. I hate to be blasé, but to sort of quote my kids, if you've seen one universe, well, you've seen them all. Gabe spoke. We passed through the last of the universes to get here, Doc. Now follow me and be careful. At that moment, I realized that I had never heard Gabe say anything even close to the phrase "be careful." We turned from the universe and faced a kind of odd wall. It wasn't much of a wall. To me, it looked like dull brown cheesecloth. I wasn't much more than 50 yards from it. It stretched down, up, left, and right as far as I could see. Gabe said that this curtain covered the entire edge of existence like a membrane. He also said not to touch it, whatever I do. He warned me that bubbleheads can't take the wallop that wall hands out. With that, Gabe said that he'd be glad to show me what he meant. He fished a nickel out of his pocket and told me to back off about 50 miles. He went with me. At the 50-mile point, he said he'd stay here, but that I should triple my distance from the wall. He meant it, so I moved back some more. When he saw that I was in position, Gabe took the nickel and pitched it as hard as he could toward the membrane. Then he turned and flew towards me. He flew towards me on the double. On the way, he went into glow mode as he told me to turn and bug out. I did just that. Gabe caught up to me soon enough. He was going nuts and using words that, well, I didn't think angels knew. Wait, we've got a minute or so till that nickel hits the wall. Holy cradola. Man, we got to get at least 1,000,000 miles away from the impact point. Stay in front of me. My glow mode will protect you. Move out and keep your head down. Sorry, I forgot you're all head right now. While that little nickel was just floating at maybe 100 miles an hour towards the veil, the two of us vamoosed as fast as we could in the exact opposite direction. In due time, Gabe figured that we were finally at a safe distance at maybe 1,000,000 miles or so. We stopped and turned around. Gabe explained, "Doc, whatever you do, don't try this at home. As soon as that nickel touches the wall, a large hole develop in the veil. For a brief time, the veil will part. It'll part open to about, maybe 1.5 million miles. You'll get a chance to see what's on the other side. Soon, though, a kind of green glowing light will seem to burn on the edges of the tear, and burning inward back to the center. When that happens, you'll have 5 seconds to get behind me. A horrible blast will come. I should be able to keep you shielded. Are you ready?" It was too late to say no. Yeah, I guess I was ready. Anyway, friends, we'll do another episode of Aunt Barb's magic oven tomorrow for you. Okay? Enjoy. Bye now.